Hello, and this is Dan, and this is going to be episode 31, Daily Dose of Dan. Today is going to be an unboxing video. Decided to splurge and get myself something cool. I tend to be kind of on the practical side, and I tend not to really buy a whole lot of stuff unless it's practical or useful in some way. My wife and I both came from parents that loved a garage sale. Love to get a deal on stuff. Love to get a whole bunch of stuff. It took us about 20 years to finally get to the point of you know what? We don't do garage sales anymore. We try not to buy useless crap to fill our house. We already have tons of stuff as it is. And unless it has a purpose, it's hard for me to buy anything anymore. And then even when it is something that requires a purpose, it takes me like a month to 3 months or even longer to finally pull the trigger. I do a lot of research to make sure I get the coolest item, whatever. But this has been in my Amazon cart for probably at least 3 months, if not 6, because I couldn't justify it because I'm like, well, I already have a working one and whatever. Well, as you know, when I first started recording my Daily Dose of Dan's, I was recording it on my crappy webcam that's built into my Chromebook. Well, that had that Chromebook was from like 2015, so it was kind of on the old side. And then, as a lot of you may not know, Chromebooks don't have a very large hard drive. They're usually like 32, 64 gig at most, and they want you to use the cloud, which I don't really trust the cloud very much. I know that may sound weird, but I like to have my data where I have access to it at all times, whether I have the internet or not. So you can put an SD card in, and that's what I did. I put a 512 gigabyte micro SD card, but because the laptop was so old, you had to use an adapter from an SD to a micro SD, and it stuck out a little bit, whatever, and it worked good for a couple years. Well, then I went to pull it out the other day to do something with a different SD card, and something happened with the slot to where I couldn't put it back in. And I'm like, oh no! And I tried all kinds of things to fix it, and I can't get it I can't fix it. So I was like, well, maybe I should start looking to upgrade. So did some shopping, and I finally upgraded to a new Chromebook, which has a better quality camera, which I'm shooting on today. So you'll have to let me know if this is even a better camera than what I'd been using on my phone, if it comes in clear. Also, so the part that I decided to splurge with, my other Chromebook was like a white, and I'd even bought that used, white, and it was kind of scuffed up, from being used or whatever. And so I'd put a wooden skin on it, because for some reason I really like wood skins on electronics. It makes me kind of laugh because it makes it look like it's wood, but it's actually electronics. I know, kind of cheesy, right? So anyway, I decided to upgrade to a new Chromebook, and I was like, you know what? I've been wanting this, and the new Chromebook is black. So I was like, you know what? This is going to look really cool with my new Chromebook. So it was $15. That's pretty sad, right? When you have to 6 months to decide whether or not you're going to spend $15 on something. But here's the unboxing. The UPS guy just dropped it off today. Now, mind you, look how much space is wasted on Amazon's boxes. I get it, they probably have standard boxes, and they not to have a box for every single situation, but it just seems such a waste for this little tiny thing. So anyway, I don't know if you can see what that says, but it's a wireless mouse. Now, I'd found out from my mother-in-law, I have OCD, and one of the things that sometimes with part of OCD is misophonia, which you get annoyed by sounds. So anyway, I found out that my mother-in-law, she had a silent mouse that doesn't click when you press the buttons. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. So I started doing some research, and I came across this, and it's supposed to be a silent mouse as well. But what's cool about it is as a lot of you know, it comes with a charging cable. It doesn't have batteries, so you charge it. So we'll see how well that holds up over time. But put the box down here. But anyway, this is what I ordered. Now, what's really cool about it is, I'll take the little sticker off the bottom. Put the box over here. Plug in the dongle. And see if it kicks on. Oh, it says off, so maybe the light will kick on if you turn it on. It may not come charged. I don't know. We'll see. You ever notice when you go to plug in a USB thing, you never hit it on the first try? Like, it's never easy on the first try for some reason. You have a 50-50 chance, and it's never on the first try. Never. At least not for me. Okay. Oh, okay. So check that out. Isn't that kind of cool? It lights up green. And I'm sure it probably looks cooler in the dark, lighter, or not as much light. But anyway, I'll have to let you know how it works here. I already put the dongle in so I can test it here and see how. Well, it feels good in the hand. Oh, it's so quiet. Oh my God, that's so cool. Oh, I'm going to love this. I'll show you what I was using before. This is a girly mouse. And with my black laptop, it just didn't go with it. So I justified getting this awesome mouse for $15. So anyway, this has been your Daily Dose of Dan. This would be a perfect time to pause and hit the like and subscribe button. And I think on this, the positive message for the day, today's my sister's birthday. I want to send a shout out to my sister Terry for her birthday. I love you very much, and I'm so glad you're doing so well in life. Keep on going. You mean the world to me. And also the positive message today is sometimes even if you don't have a whole lot of money, be it $5, whatever, buying yourself something small just to celebrate, just having a good time in life is totally worth it. I'm not saying go out there and spend $100. Just the small things, just something small to be like, you know what, I work hard, I try to do my best, I deserve a little reward today. So that's probably my positive message today is don't forget to reward yourself. You berate yourself all the time. Reward yourself occasionally. All right, I love you all. See you next episode.